What is going on YouTube? This is Black Bigelow with a public service announcement, particularly to any and all Los Angeles Lakers fans in the city of LA, state of California, the country, and all over the world. And I do mean this when I say, and a lot of people are going to agree with me, and a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me. But if you call yourself a Lakers fan and you wear a LeBron James jersey, you're, in the eyes of true Laker fans such as myself, a fake ass, totally fake Laker fan. Now, I will excuse only one demographic of people that wear LeBron James jerseys, and that's little kids. If you're 10, 12 years old and you kind of don't really remember Kobe Bryant and you're starting to get into sports and, LeBron James is on the Lakers, yeah, that's fine. You can go wear it. I don't really care. But if you're 25, 30, 35, this stupid motherfucker right here, 50-year-old dude wearing a LeBron James fucking jersey, get the fuck out of here. No real Laker fan will ever accept LeBron James as a real Laker. He is not. He is not a real Los Angeles Laker. Now, contractually, he is. Of course. He did win the Los Angeles Lakers a fake-ass title that absolutely means nothing to me. I did not watch one fucking Lakers playoff game, which tells you guys that I was very displeased with the season. I thought it should not have been played. I was not feeling the bubble. I had a bad feeling that in the bubble, certain teams would do better than others, just basically because you're not shooting a little ball into a cylinder 30 feet away and 20,000 people are screaming at you, and you don't have that nervousness feeling. So you're going to have players who are balling out of control like they're playing in a rec league. But it's a lot different. Even the depth perception of shooting into a hoop is different when you don't have the people all around you. Fake ass championship, and to see people wear a LeBron James jersey, it's disgusting to me. It really is. And I'm sure LeBron James is a nice guy. I'm sure he is. When it comes to his political ideologies, I think he's trash, total trash. But other than that, whatever with him. I've been a not a LeBron James hater, but I always felt that he took a lot of shine away from Kobe Bryant, because everyone's like, oh, the king, and he was a physical specimen. He still is a physical beast. I just was never really into LeBron James at all. I'm not saying he's overrated, not by any means. I just was not a fan of his at all. And when I see people wearing LeBron James jerseys, like, take that shit off. You're not a Laker. You're a fair weather Laker fan. Okay, you weren't a Laker fan when Sedell Threet was pulling up for a 16-foot jump shot. Okay, you weren't a Laker fan when George Lynch got 11 rebounds. Okay, you weren't a Lakers fan when Eddie Jones dunked over Eldon Campbell. You probably don't even know who the fuck Eddie Jones is. Before there was Kobe Bryant, there was a player named Eddie Jones who was pretty damn good, and in my opinion, he could have been the poor man's Scottie Pippen to Kobe Bryant's Kobe Bryant, but I believe they traded him away to facilitate the Shaquille O'Neal trade, but don't quote me on that. You guys weren't with the Los Angeles Lakers when Magic Johnson retired because he had HIV, and me being barely just turned 12 years old, and me, crying because I thought he was going to die because I love Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is my favorite Laker of all time. And you guys weren't there. You guys are fake as fuck. And let me tell you something. When you put on that fucking jersey and you're like walking around, particularly LA, and people are looking at you, the real Laker fans, the ones that rooted for the Lakers, even when we sucked, even when we won 21 games the season after that when Magic Johnson retired, we're all looking at you, and we know you're a phony sack of shit fan. We know you're fucking phony. Okay? No real Laker fan will ever wear a LeBron James Lakers jersey. It just doesn't go down that way.